Welcome to lesson on the energy systems. There are three energy systems, and basically the body needs ATP to produce energy for muscle contraction. So the body continually is trying to create ATP and convert food and other sources into ATP. So basically it's a constant process, as you can see from the diagram, that we are constantly changing ATP into ADP, and we need to convert it back into ATP. And our job is to try and create lots and lots of ATP, as seen here, so that we can do sustained exercise. And there's different ways and systems and processes to do that, and these will be explained throughout. The first system that is used by the body to create ATP or convert ATP is called the Critin phosphate system, sometimes called the lactic acid system. It uses stored glycogen as a fuel that's stored already in the body, in the muscles and livers of the body, and basically it doesn't use oxygen or require oxygen, and as you can see, is it used for maximum intensity, generally things that last only about 10 seconds because it's depleted after 10 seconds. The fuel is stored and we have very limited ATP in our body. It takes about 2 minutes to recover. The second system is called the lactate system. This is used after the ATP-PC system has depleted, or if the exercise is not as high intensity, it is more of a moderate to high intensity. The byproduct of using this system is that it produces heat and energy, but it also produces lactic acid. This changes the acidity in the blood and causes muscles to stop functioning properly and eventually fatigue. So this system will stop being able to be used after about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. The fuel source for this system is glycogen, which is stored glucose. Again, this is found in the body already, and it doesn't again require oxygen, so therefore it's called anaerobic. Some examples you can see there is the 200 metre, 400 metre, 800 metres, and it takes about 90 minutes to recover. Obviously it depends on fitness level. Those athletes that are very fit can remove lactic acid very quickly from their body, and some of them are ready to go after 20 minutes. Other people take hours for the lactate to leave their body and be able to perform again. The third system that's used to create ATP is the aerobic system. The aerobic system by nature uses oxygen in the metabolic or the metabolism that's required to create the ATP. It's done for usually low to moderate intensity. It's used for beyond 2-3 minutes all the way to well beyond 2 hours. Some athletes can continually use this system for hours and hours, using doing ultra marathons and things like that. It uses glucose, which is glycogen, and also carbohydrate, which is glucose is the simplest form of carbohydrate. It uses fats, and also in rare times it uses protein. I'll start breaking down protein. The ATP production is fairly unlimited. The byproducts of using the system is that people tend to overheat, and it can cause people to dehydrate. This causes or can lead to fatigue. Also depletion of fuel sources such as carbohydrates, fats in the body can also lead to fatigue. And as said before, it uses for longer events. This system again depends on fitness and the recovery methods used, but can take 24 hours, sometimes 48 hours to recover. So hopefully this diagram makes more sense now. As you can see, the three systems are in here. The first system here is the ATP-PC system, which is used for the first 10 seconds. Okay, then we have the lactate system, which is used predominantly for the first minute and a half, and then the aerobic system slowly builds up and then it's used predominantly from there. You'll see that no system is ever not in use, so at any one time all three systems are being used, just there is a certain system that is more dominant. As you can see, the system goes in through here. We've got the byproducts and various things going through here. This diagram is explained in detail, which you'll see at another time. But hopefully this is starting to make sense and people understand the way it works. This is the final slide for this lesson. It's a summary of the three energy systems. As you can see, the system is at the top, the lactic acid system, the lactate system, and the aerobic system. And you can see the fuel efficiency, duration, intensity, cause of fatigue, byproducts, and rate of recovery. They're all the terms used in the Learn 2s from the syllabus. So knowing this table and understanding this table is fairly critical. So it's good to be able to replicate this and practice reproducing this table to make sure you understand each subheading and each system.